Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about my camp experiences. Yeah, this is going to be a long video, but as you can probably tell by that awkward laugh of mine, these are both good and bad experiences, but it's camp, so what do you expect? I got invited to a summer camp that's it's 5 days long, so just like a normal week, by one of my friends. And I'm an atheist, and this was a Bible camp. So I was going to feel really out of pocket here, but I just wanted to go because it's camp and I want to be with my friend. So I'm just walking on in, having a good time, and there we go. I'm immediately hit with all of the Bible-y kind of stuff, but it was okay. I kind of just played it off. And personally, I didn't really feel uncomfortable there or anything. I just felt very out of pocket to be there because as someone who didn't believe in that, it was very awkward for me to be there. But but aside from all of that kind of stuff, it was a lot of fun. We did challenges, people threw up. It was a wild ride, let's be honest. So what I'm going to talk about first is, I guess, the cabin. So when we first got there was more than one of my friends there this time, because this is not my first year going. But I just want to talk about this year because it was insane this year. So I've been going to this summer camp for 5 years now. This was my 5th year going with this certain friend, but the last 2 years we have brought in more people with us. So it was a group of multiple of us, and we all asked to get in the same cabin, and we sorted it out and everything. We all made it into the same cabin. So essentially on the girls' side, because the girls and boys were separated on both sides of the land basically that was owned by this camp, we had a 2-story place. Me and my group of friends and the rest of the people that were assigned to our cabin were in the basement, and the other group were above us, was upstairs. And we were considered 2 different cabins, even though we were an upstairs and downstairs. It was kind of confusing, but it's not confusing if you're there. So essentially, it was freezing down there, and the walls were made out of just straight concrete blocks, and we didn't have any carpet on the floor. So it was just concrete except a single rug by an uncomfortable couch. And honestly, as awful as that just sounds, it wasn't that bad. It was just really cold. And it was hard to sleep in there because there were spiders and bugs everywhere, and I was the top bunk in the corner. So it was a lot. That was a lot, honestly. So, but I'm not that scared of bugs anymore like I used to be, so I just kill them if I really need to, or I just let them free. The second thing that I think I want to talk about is the challenges that they had us do here. We played Capture the Flag. There was this counselor hunt game where the counselors would hide and we'd have to go around and collect little marks on the back of our hands and stuff like that. And they would mark it and it would tally up points at the end, and it was so much fun. And then there was this relay race that we used with bananas. Yeah, so it sounds normal, right? But some of these challenges were dangerous. And I'm specifically going to talk about 2 of them. One of them was actually the one that I had to do. They had extremely carbonated and pretty much shooken up cherry 7-Up, and you had to chug 2 of them as fast as you possibly could and then dribble a soccer ball for a little ways to pass the banana onto somebody else. But honestly, I'm not complaining. It was a lot of fun, but maybe not for some of the other people who had to do a different part of the challenge. They had to eat a pot pie with bananas, mayonnaise, and hot sauce. It was almost equivalent to those weird potions that everyone used to make in school. Yeah, it was like that, but we had to eat the entire thing in order to go on, and they would not just let you go. Unless you were vomiting, then they'd give you a pass, but like it was bad. Thankfully I didn't have to eat it. That wasn't my part of the relay race. I did have to chug the sodas though. That was mine. And then at the end, the banana that was getting like handed around throughout the 2 hours that this challenge went on, one of the people had to eat it at the end. So it had like a little bit of lake water in it. Like if someone threw up on it, there'd be a little bit of throw up on it, and then you just had to eat it. Like, and then you'd win. I'm not complaining though. The challenge was really fun. But that was just one of the insane experiences I had there. And there was also this one guy there that would always say root beer in like a funny voice, and everyone knew him and everyone called him root beer. At the end of the camp, there's this big bonfire where everyone sings like the camp theme song that was made, and it's amazing. It's just such a great feeling at the very end of camp when you get to stay up until 1 a.m. with a big bonfire with everyone at the camp, and you're singing the songs, and then they let you do this thing where they just give the stage to the campers for them to share their story, and it's a beautiful moment. It's amazing, actually. Except one of the reasons why I felt so out of pocket here every once in a while is because the campfire, the bonfire thing, is like the moment that I forget that this is a Bible camp, because it'll go for like a long time and with just singing songs and stuff like that, and then they'll give the stage to the kids, and everyone goes up there and they'll be like, I feel like this week I've gotten so much closer to God, and it has just been so fun. And they'd say stuff like that. And then, like, a few times someone would go up and they'd be like, I accepted Jesus this Thursday or, like, Friday or something like that. And then everyone would start clapping and cheering and stuff like that. And I'd be like, oh, yeah, I forgot this is the Bible camp. What am I supposed to do? So I would just not go up, essentially. But I did go up that time. I wasn't talking about anything Bible-y or churchy or anything like that. But I wanted to go up there specifically to, like, thank the counselors for making it such an amazing time for everyone. I just wanted to do something like that this year. But honestly, I think I'm going to wrap up the video now, because this is going to take me a long time to edit and make in general. But that camp was amazing. That was one of the best camp experiences I think I've had in a long time out of the 5 years that I've been going to that exact same camp. But, yeah. So, have a good rest of your night or good rest of your morning. And I think I'm going to wrap up the video now. Bye.